guys. My name is Christine and I am live from Gloucester. And today we will be looking at a totally different topic. And I'm excited for it because I'm sure some of you will have some great stories about it. So today we are going to be looking at, do plants have feelings? So I'm really interested in any research that you've done and what you have to say about it. So let's start off first with Arush. Arush, can you please introduce yourself and tell us a bit about your day?
Yes, ma'am. My name is Arush Kumar. I study in class 5F. My school name is Delhi Public School, Mega City, Kolkata. And my favorite hobbies are playing, singing, and dancing. Thank you.
Very good. And what did you do today?
Yes, ma'am. Today, first I woke up in the morning at 6 o'clock. Then I got ready for my school. After that, I went to school. Then I came back. Then I joined 6:30 to online classes. Then I'm running a class now. Thank you.
Excellent. Very good. And can you tell me, Arush, do you like plants to begin with? Are you a fan of plants?
Like our chapter right now is also going on plant journey, plant reproduction. So
Okay.
plants have feelings, like if we water them or if we put at the same area. Like I have my own science book only, so I prepared from that only.
Mm-hmm.
I prepared a bit from the internet. So plants have feelings, like if we give them adequate amount of light, air, water, warmth, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So we can, if we give that in the max amount, we can do, like we can do plant, and if we want to water, so we can water.
Okay, can you repeat that and please slow down because I
Yes,
can't
ma'am.
hear you. Can you speak clearly? Can you speak clearly? Open your mouth when you speak, because otherwise I hear mumbling from this side.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am. So yes, I like to do planting.
Mm-hmm.
And planting is one of my favorite hobbies, but I don't tell in the class because I have a lot of hobbies. I have 10 to 12 hobbies. I only tell 3 of them.
Oh, you only tell me your top hobbies, because otherwise we'll be here till tomorrow.
Yes, ma'am. Like hobbies actually.
Okay. And why do you think plants have feelings? So you mentioned plant reproduction, but what makes you think plants have feelings?
Like if we get, like I told you, if the plants get adequate light, air, like plant needs sunlight, air, and water. So if like I have did an activity also, like I am doing this activity, I have taken 3 seeds, like if we want to plant. So like we can plant, plants have feelings, like actually if we put them everything, and like lots of animals also eat the seed and they don't digest, so they do it, and then after that it mixes with the soil, and then after new plant comes out. So plants are feeling like this also. And like
Okay.
if in a seed coat, like after putting in the water for 1 day, if you open the seed coat, so it is the, so the bean will be a bit bigger. If you open that bean, you will get like, if like pulses, all the pulses have the two cotyledons. So in like moong and these type of wheat, maize, and like these type of, to try it. If you have any seed at home, try it once. Any type of seed, if you like, for example, chana. I don't know what is chana in English. You can search it on Google. Chana, like CHANA. Like it is a
CHANA, Chana, yes.
CHANA, yes.
Okay,
In English we say chickpeas. Especially when
chickpeas. Yes,
yes.
chickpeas.
And yes, so after that, if you take this chickpeas, I have put just take a normal scale or a glass slide and take a normal glass or a beaker if you have, and put 3 seeds, first, second, and third. So second should be like, it should get half water and half air also. So after some time, if you see, like Like after some time, like
Mm-hmm.
after 2 to 3 days, you need to keep in a warm place.
Mm-hmm.
So after that, it will like germinate. Like the seed two will germinate. Seed one will get bigger in size, but it will not germinate because it got only water. It did not got air. And seed three will also not germinate because it got only air. It did not got water. And seed two will prepare a root and a shoot.
Okay,
I'm like
very good.
these things, like the feelings when I searched it on, I researched about, and like I told you like inside the sheet and told you activity right now. So actually, it's shown in my book, and I have started this activity, and that glass is kept outside. Or if you don't have a glass slide, you can also take a scale and a normal glass, the transparent one, and put it in a warm place, and then after some time you will see, but I'm not sure if it is real or not.
Okay, excellent, very good. So you have looked at all these things that a plant is stimulated by,
Yes, ma'am.
and therefore it makes you think that if it's responding to these things, then a plant must
Yes,
have some form of feeling.
yes, ma'am.
Okay, so do you think a plant can feel love and pain?
Yes, plant can, like I have studied a story, the big friendly giant, and in that story it was written about the plants. Like the big friendly giant was 3 times longer than an ordinary person, and his
Mhm,
hearing was very nice. Like he could hear the cry of the pain when the trees were cut down by the
mhm.
those humans.
Okay, but obviously the BFG is a book.
Yes, ma'am. Like it is written by Roald Dahl.
Mhm.
It is
But it,
written by, yes, but here I saw this story and I was thinking, I was wondering that if it was in real life, so I could meet him and ask him that can he hear the cry of the trees when cutting down. So I was just
okay,
imagining this.
okay. So yes, it's a story by Roald Dahl. But even though it is a story, you still think that it do
Yes,
you
ma'am.
think it's real? What
Yes,
makes
ma'am.
you
In
think
this
it's
story, it was
real?
written that the BFG can hear the cry of the pain when the trees were cut down. So then from that time I was wondering that yes, now plants are feeling. Like before I didn't have anything. Like I was just thinking this is just normal. It is not real life. But when I read read this story, then I understood that yes, plants have feelings.
But what real life evidence do you have that they have feelings? Because the BFG is a
Yes,
fiction
some
book.
plants have feeling.
It's
Like
just
if we give them everything nicely. So like for example, the plants like if a flower comes out, so you might
Mhm,
have seen one or two leaves on it. So if you test that now, so you will get plants like you can see the everything inside of a, yeah. Like I've seen it under a microscope. Actually, uh, I didn't saw on YouTube. Actually, uh, I just downloaded an app named Microscope, and I was like my mind got boomed. Like I was boomed completely. That actually my phone zoom is only till 14x. It took me more than 100x. Like I was I could see those photosynthesis and everything.
excellent. Okay,
And I
so
also like if ma'am, if you want to if you want to see the pollen grains, especially, so you can take a hibiscus flower and plug it on everything. Actually, in our school, our science teacher showed us that if you take a hibiscus flower and you can see the pollen grain easily. Like put if you do it in your hands, so it makes a like dust like particles, and that is only called the pollen grain. Like we just make the pollen grain as a powder. I just take a hibiscus flower and at the top those yellow balls type of, and just take it, and now after some time you will see that dust like particles will come. Thank you.
thank you very much, Arish. That was so exciting for me to hear you because I don't think I've ever seen you so excited about a topic. It really shows that you are so passionate about plants. Well done, Aruj.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, next we'll move on to Samikia. Hi, Samikia.
Hello, ma'am.
Hi, Samikia. Can you please introduce yourself and tell us a bit about your day?
Yes, ma'am. Good evening, everyone. My name is Samikya Sambardhana. I'm studying in class 8 in San Vincent Convent School. I'm living in India at Odisha, Rampur, and my hobbies are spring paintings and drawing. Thank you for about today's day. Today, I woke up at 5 o'clock, then I completed my study. Then I get ready and I went to school. After coming back from my school, I just took rest and had my lunch. After that, I completed my tuition homework. Then after that, there was some time, so I was doing a mandala art. Then after that, I had my tuition. After my tuition, I had my coding class. Then I joined your class.
Excellent, very good. Okay, so can you tell me a bit whether you think plants have feelings or not?
Yes, ma'am. Of course they have.
Okay, why?
Because, ma'am, and because when a plant named touch me not plant, when we touch them, they don't like to be. They don't like when when they are being touched. So when we touch them, they suddenly close their lips. It means we can say I can say that yes, they have some feelings, but they feel them. They feel our touch, because of which they close their lips. It is called the stimuli which they have.
Okay, and what do you have any evidence from your own plants? Anything that you have done that has really amazed you and shown you plants do have feelings?
As I told you only, like when yes, I have did the experiment around my house only.
Okay.
There were touch me not plants, but now the plants has been ruined. But I don't know, but why? Before 1 year ago only, I just did the experiment, because when we were uh, this about this subject only, we were taught in the class. So I just did the experiment because this plant was there. So when I touch them, they suddenly close their lips. It means it it proves that yes, the plants have feeling.
Excellent, very good. Okay, and can you tell me, have you ever spoken to plants? Because I know some people who say that if you speak to a plant, the flower opens up or it grows, or I've heard this before, and I'm just wondering if you've ever done it.
No, ma'am.
You've never done this before. Yeah, have you ever heard it?
Yes, ma'am. It was one of my friend telling, but I didn't believe.
You didn't believe her.
No, ma'am.
Excellent. Okay. Thank you very much, Samikia.
Welcome, ma'am.
Okay, next we have Sangram. Hi, Sangram.
Hello, ma'am.
Hi, Sangram. Can you please introduce yourself and tell us a bit about your day?
Okay, myself, Sangram, currently living in Mumbai, working as an HR recruiter. My day was normal as we have holiday for Diwali vacation, office holiday,
Very good.
so
So,
not much to do.
sorry.
Nothing much to do as of vacation.
Okay. And can you tell me, um, Sangram, what, do you think
Yes,
plants have feelings? Yes or no?
uh, yes,
Yes. Okay. Why? Why do you
uh,
think plants have feelings?
through the stimulus, like they can
Sorry.
respond through the stimulus or reactive in nature, like
Hmm.
through chlorophylls, they provide green light and energy, like produce plant, fruits and flowers, because chlorophyll take the energy and produce the food, like fruits or food. green leafy vegetables and all.
Okay, very good, very good. And can you tell me, have you ever, do you like plants? Do you take care of plants yourself?
Uh, though we only have that tulsi plant that we pray daily.
Sorry, can you repeat that, please, Sangram?
We only have that tulsi plant that we pray daily. The plant that all Indians pray.
Why?
Uh, it's for good luck, like
Okay.
to, like you can say, like it's like a goddess.
Mm-hmm.
That plant is like a goddess. Like tulsi plant, we say it's like a goddess. Prosperity, harmony in the house.
Okay. And have you ever seen this evidence yourself of if
No, no evidence as of now. Parents in history, culture, they say.
mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, very good. Thank you very much, Sangram.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Okay, next we have Shaifali. Hi, Shaifali. Hello, Shaifali. Shaifali. I think we've lost Shaifali there. Okay, so in the meantime, I'd like to move to the next question. And oh, Shaifali is unable to unmute. I don't know if Veena or Arush might be able to help. In the meantime, I'll move on to Samikya with a different question now. Why should we want to take care of plants, Samikya? What's the reason? Why should we try and take care of plants?
Because ma'am, when we need carbon dioxide, which is which the sorry, we need oxygen, ma'am. I'm mistakenly spoken. We need oxygen, which plants give out during their photosynthesis process,
During
and it's
photosynthesis.
very yes, during the photosynthesis process, which is very important to us because it's help in our respiration. Oxygen is very important for our respiration, and it's the important thing to be to have a life to, to live. Also, we need oxygen, and
It's
which we can
important for us to live. It's
ye-
important to live. Mhm.
yes, ma'am, and also plants helps us in many ways, not only for oxygen only. It also helps us for, like, it also gives us some shadow, like they help when someone is moving in the road. If they want to rest, they can sit under the tree. And also plants give us food. We
What does
get
it help us with? Can you repeat that? What does it help us with?
I was saying that when we are walking on the road, if we want to rest, also we can sit under the tree because it helps, like it helps to not get the sunlight directly coming over us.
Oh, okay. So plants provide shade.
Yes, plants provide shade, and also they provide us food, and
They
because of
provide
plant,
us with
they
they
provide
provide
us
us with.
with food and also shelter because like we need wood, which when we cut the plants, only plants trees, when we cut them only we cut the wood because of using those things only we make our house. So in every aspect of life and everything, plant is needed.
Plants are needed.
Plants
Very
are
good. Very good. Well done. Okay, now the same question. Let's see. So Shaifali has not rejoined yet. So the same question goes to Arush now. Arush, why should we take care of plants? Why should we care about plants?
Ma'am, if you don't take care, so they might die.
Yes, but why should I care if plants die?
Ma'am, because plants will help in our oxygen and like it like from plants only we are alive, and if we cut down the plants, if the plants die, so we can't survive on Earth.
Very good. All very good points. And now, Arush, I'm going to give you a big question. Why should I take care of my environment? Why should I care about the environment?
Ma'am, the same answer. Like if we want to survive on Earth, so we need to take care. Like lot of people in India, if you come, so in India there are a lot of places to explore, but in India the environment is not good that much. Like if you come to
It's
Kolkata,
not
so
that
it's
good.
like if you come to Kolkata, like I'm recommending you come to India. So come to Kolkata airport, and then you can stay in a hotel. The best hotel is Novotel. It is
Mhm.
near Access. It is just near my home, Novotel, and like there are lots of attracting places to go.
There are
But
lots of attractive places to
yes,
go.
there are a lot of
Good.
attractive places, and like Victoria Memorial and Science City, which is one of my favorite. And science, like if you go there, so it will teach you about science.
Mhm.
And these two places, and Howrah Bridge, like Howrah station, the train station is also there. Like you can travel by train also. Like like the first AC, if you take, it is the best one for. And if you take a single coupe, like if you take both the beds, it is yours, like your private room. It's a type of private room. Like you can, if you, like in one coupe there are two seats. So if you book two seats, so it will take you around 3 to 4 thousand. And I don't know what is. I need to check out pounds. So like you can come to Kolkata especially, and Mumbai also. And if you land in Mumbai, so the best hotel is Sofitel. Like it is near my aunt's house only. Like my aunt's house is here, so Sophie
Mhm.
is here. And like if you go there, so it is just like a foreign uh, hotel. Like you will get a remote, so you can control all the curtains, all the windows, and till the lights. Like there's Alexa also. Like you can say Alexa, please switch on the lights. Or if you want to play a song, you can do that also. That hotel is just like a foreign hotel, like in abroad.
Okay, thank you very much, Arush. I love how we started talking about um, uh, the environment, and next thing I know, you're planning my trip.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much, Arush. Um, Next, I'd like to go to Sangram with that question. Sangram, why should we care about plants?
as they provide us with food and shelter and provide us like as there are many trees then they provide us with rain, water,
Good. And
healthy
but
foods.
and why should we worry about the environment? Doesn't the environment fix itself? Why should we care? Why should we care about our environment?
Uh, so like there is no pollution.
Mhm.
Pollution should be reduced. Like if there is environment, no large infrastructure because
Okay.
as we are cutting down the trees for building up the infrastructure.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to ask?
Hello. Nothing much, man. This
Okay.
much only like infrastructure and also and what I said like deforestation also because the Amazon fire that took place, so many endangered species where are exist now, non-existent. Animals also suffer.
Okay. Very good. Very good. Um, so today we've been talking about plants, and we started with, do plants have feelings? And then I decided to go into a bit of a different route, after we answered this question, and we investigated why should we care about plants? Why should we care then, the bigger one, why should we care about our environment? So there are lots of interesting articles about plants having feelings. Plants don't have a brain. To begin with, they don't have a brain or a nervous system. So a lot of people for many, many years thought, no, plants don't have feelings, but they actually do. They have the same senses as us humans. Okay, so plants can sense a lot about their environment, and it can cause them stress. Okay, now, unlike humans and animals, plants don't have legs to run away. Okay, they stay in one place. So they are incredibly sensitive to their environment. But they have many various senses. For example, if we think about touch, have you ever heard of the plant that is sensitive to a fly, for example, a fly on its petal? Let me speak to, I think, Samikia. Samikia would know this. Samikia, have you ever heard of it?
Ma'am, can you just repeat?
So have you ever heard of the plant that is sensitive to when a fly sits on one of its petals, on one of its petals on the flower?
No,
I think
ma'am.
you mentioned it once to me. The Venus
Uh,
flytrap.
yes, ma'am.
Yes, even Sangram, he just wrote it down. Well done. So touch, okay? So as soon as it senses that, it traps
Yes, ma'am.
the fly, okay? So we already know that it can feel that, okay? Sound, okay? Some people demonstrated, for example, that music helps them grow, helps plants grow, okay? So they discovered, for example, that some plants actually listen, okay, to potential pollinators, to the buzzing of bees, for example. Plants also make their own food, like you all said, through photosynthesis. Okay, so they have some form of taste and smell, but these are specialized and linked to chemicals and receptors, and they have ways of communicating with each other through their roots on the ground. Okay, and they detect light, like the sunflower. It moves towards the light. So these things, most of which you mentioned one way or another, you've mentioned photosynthesis, you mentioned water to me and light, all of these things are the senses. And if plants get stressed and if plants have these senses, then we can conclude that they must feel. So the next time you are in a garden and you're walking by and maybe you're going to walk over a plant, think that plant will probably cry ouch, but you won't hear it. So thank you guys for joining me today. I hope you all enjoyed it. It's been a wonderful lesson, and I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye, guys.